like
bears.
it's like in Warcraft 3 when you had the Beastmaster. If you leveled up your bear all the way, you could have a blinking bear. It would literally flash on top of you.
That sounds great. I'm pretty sure I ran into a couple of those in my Dungeons & Dragons campaigns over the years, too. Fiora GP banned out by SBENU, and there we go. Lissandra and the Kog'Maw banned out by ROX Tigers. They don't want to give SBENU a chance to take it.
They don't want to get Juggernaut in kind.
No, I don't think they're too worried about it, but they want to do something a bit different this game. Will we see an Alistar first pick for SBENU, though?
I want ROX Tigers to play Vel'Koz just to
I wouldn't put it past them.
showboat a little bit.
I would not put it past them. Final ban coming in. A lot of power picks left up.
Callista still available if SBENU wants to first pick it.
And we haven't even talked about the Kindred and the Graves that weren't even picked or banned last game. There's a Lulu ban. So will they take the Alistar away from Gorilla? Probably a good idea.
Well, Graves was nerfed this patch, so we may see less of him. The Gragas still going to be that high priority, but with the way that Flawless was bossed around in the last game by Peanuts Elise, should have no trouble just picking that up. And they're going to get the Alistar Callista combo. Pretty easy picks there. You know, that was actually the first time this season so far that Gorilla has played a champion other than Alistar twice. So
That's
with that
true.
Trundle game, he's had Alistar in 15. I think this will be his 16th Alistar game this season. It's absolutely ridiculous that the ROX Tigers continue to get this pick when Gorilla is the most dominant support, I would say, in the world. And then also on the best support champion. How does he keep getting it? I don't know.
It is odd.
Especially
they keep kind of ignoring that.
Especially when the ROX Tigers love to turret dive.
Yeah.
So you enable one of their greatest strengths by giving over the Alistar.
Well, I don't know. Poppy Braum picked in for SBENU, locked in rather.
Picked in.
Picked in. They picked it right in there.
I picked it right in their composition.
Yep. Yeehaw.
So the Braum, of course, been seeing.
Smeb's Quinn is the stuff of legends. I would like to see some Jhin, but they've already got the Callista. This would be interesting, though. Where would the Quinn go? I think they're deciding between their top laners right now.
Would you rather play Nautilus or would you rather play Quinn? And there's the Nidalee, often banned against the Nut.
That's right.
And it could be a mid lane Quinn. We, of course, have seen that on several occasions this season.
We've seen it from Saucin, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's got to be the Vel'Koz. The Manor Vel'Koz is crucial, though.
Oh, I would be so happy to see that. I mean, the thing is Kuro, I could see him playing Vel'Koz as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's not really a champion outside of what he likes to play. Are we finally going to see the Zed come back for Saucin here?
I don't think they should pick Zed because the Quinn will definitely go into the mid lane if they do that.
Maybe that's what they want, though. I mean,
maybe to be blinded and not do as much damage during Deathmark. Okay.
We've got the new item out, you know.
Yeah, it's not very good though.
Yeah, but it's in the game.
Ooh, what a compelling point you made.
There you go. It may not be good, but it's there.
Volibear's in the game too. He's just there lurking somewhere where no one plays him.
So Scion, man, he's lurking out there somewhere. Lucian and TF.
TF banned by SBENU last game. They are going to blind pick it, perhaps, unless this Quinn does end up in the mid lane, but that probably wouldn't be too great.
Vel'Koz isn't the greatest against TF. Is the Kennen going to come back?
Always that pocket pick for Smeb in the top lane. They flank with it very well.
Oh, so this might actually be a mid Quinn then if they do lock in that Nautilus.
Indeed it would be. Indeed it would be.
And I mean, he did okay. Well, I mean, he did get solo killed by Soul in game number 1, but I think he can probably avoid that in game 2.
So here's an interesting question. If TF uses pick a card and then attacks, if he's blinded, will it land?
It depends on if it calculates the hit as an auto attack or as an ability.
I don't know, but I don't know the answer to that question.
Interesting.
But we will find out together.
We might
Champions fans
just have a chance to see that today. As will be a mid-Quinn for Kuro.
Yeah, and the nice thing about mid-Quinn is that you can run Ignite and still have the split push threat of a top laner with teleport, right? So you can run a 1-3-1 composition and put a lot of cross-map pressure on that way. And you have the extra kill power of that Ignite. We've seen Trace run the top Ignite Quinn and actually do quite well with it, but it is more of a risk just due to the way that lane swaps play out. And if you do get swapped on, then you might have some issues TPing into the right place at the right time. And you, even as fast as Quinn is, you still don't have as many options. So if you can get away with mid-Quinn, it is a nice pick.
ROX Tigers always laughing in those camera shots too, man. No team in the world has as good of a time playing League of Legends professionally as these guys do. I'm convinced at this point.
They have a ball all the time.
Yeah. Win or lose, it's pretty amazing.
We've seen them laughing when they've lost games this season. They don't really
comes into the booth laughing after they lose.
Yeah, it's like water off a duck's back at this point in time. They've been through it all. They had a tough last year, especially with IEM. It doesn't get any darker than their IEM performance.
Yeah,
so
that's for sure.
It's they've come out the other side and taking it easy.
Yeah, that's right. And now they'll see if they can take the 2-0 over SBENU. Let's get in the game and find out.
Find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on mother.
All right, here we are again. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. SBENU SonicBoom trying desperately to avoid going through the first round in Champion Spring with 0 match wins, but they have pretty much the toughest opponent they could possibly face in the ROX Tigers, so I don't think they're going to get the win. It's going to be
spoilers, Doa.
Winless half for them. Yep, sorry. Just how it is, man.
See how Kuro does on this mid-Quinn.
I mean, that's the biggest question about the ROX Tigers for this game, I suppose, is that it's a champion we haven't seen Kuro play before. It's a little bit different than what we're used to from him.
So they are going to get the ward down, a couple wards down into the enemy jungle to see if they're starting Gromp or not, which could prompt another invade, but there's already a ward in the river tracking where Nuclear and Secret are going. And so they're just going to
party on the ward.
Party on the ward, and there's another ward going down in case they come up that side as the first one expires and they want to go for this Gromp. So it looks like Secret and Nuclear are going to be annoying. Q over the wall onto Prey. So nobody going to get jungle camps as this game begins, Doa.
Well, the top laner and the junglers are.
Well, there you go then. Fine.
I thought you were a good analyst. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Peanut's on this Nidalee too, and if I were Flawless, I would be getting very afraid already. Peanut going for the invade on this blue buff. Oh, Flawless.
This looks a lot like last game. So he just hit level 2, and he's just going to go for it. Oops.
Comes in. It's okay. He might be able to take it. He can't. Just walks up and grabs that blue buff.
Flawless didn't have smite, and he's got to run now. I mean, Peanut's just going to keep on rolling through his jungle. He's going to attempt to contest this. His smite will be back up, so he could win this big wolf.
Is it worth it?
I mean, Peanut's just going to have to try and kill him right now because he's not going to be able to take away this wolf.
TF could come down too. Oh, those spears coming so close. I mean, he's trying to get the spear around the edge of the minions, right? Around the edge of the jungle monsters to hit him, but it's causing some near misses.
Yeah, he also just gets seen by this spirit, so he will back out in the end, did the damage he needed to do, and just go straight from the Krugs right into enemy blue. And Peanut continues just to play ridiculously aggressively, and when his lanes are pushed up in mid and top, he can do that. There's no saving Flawless, and he's going to come through again and take away the red buff.
Wow.
Flawless had to recall right there, was getting a little bit too low, and
yeah, Peanut knew that too.
Yeah, 3-buff him again.
Yeah. Well, Peanut's just been putting on a clinic this series.
It's just ridiculous how good this guy is.
Yeah, for a young player. Oh, might get caught though.
Nope.
Okay, he's okay.
But this is how you play with pressure. Your mid lane has this kind of pressure. It's the communication that this team has, because these are on-the-fly decisions that they have to make. And Peanut can just keep doing this. They cannot remove this Nidalee from the jungle.
And now he's waiting for Flawless to come around. Flawless has no idea.
No.
He's so sneaky. Coming in now. Kuro coming down to help out Flawless, flashing over the wall. Peanut, one more spear could do it.
Nope.
Oh, throws it the wrong way.
And also, Twisted Fate got the camp, the big raptor.
Oh well. He's having a great time. Can't blame the guy. I mean, when you're dominating your opponent so badly.
It's just ridiculous what he's doing to Flawless this game.
Yeah, he's not giving him a jungle.
I'm getting tilted just watching it. Flawless must be in a fit of rage right now. I mean, there's nothing that his teammates can do to really help him. Quinn just has the angle into the enemy jungle, so they're playing out this so well. He's getting camps. Like, he actually is ahead in farm, but there's still 2 buffs that Peanut has to go through. Remember, we're 4.5 minutes in this game, and Peanut has never taken his own buffs yet.
It's amazing. It's amazing what this kid can do.
It's amazing what like I said, it's amazing what the communication between him and his teammates so he can do this is.
Sure.
That's the most impressive part, is the part that you don't really think about when you're watching this game, but it plays out when it comes to looking at the lanes and where they're positioned and how his teammates are moving on the map to support him to be able to 1v1 the enemy jungler in these situations.
You know, meanwhile, look at the CS lead that Prey's already gotten over Nuclear now, 38-20. So somehow, some way, this Lucian Braum lane, a very good bully lane, getting bullied hard by Prey and Gorilla.
Yeah, but it's Kalista Alistar. Kalista's so strong, and that even this Lucian Braum lane is going to have a lot of trouble.
Yep. Oh, Sasson getting really low. I guess Kuro's not really having any problems on that Quinn in the mid lane. And
of course, as I talked about that Ignite Quinn, he did switch it over to Cleanse, which is understandable given the fact that he has to deal with this Twisted Fate, and a gold card could mean a potential Gragas barrel landing and knocking him underneath the turret or into an unfortunate position, so he has to be able to Cleanse Flash.
True.
To avoid such scenarios.
Playing it safe. And getting himself a nice little CS lead. Not huge, but pretty good.
Throwing birds at people.
Yeah. Like you do. They always come back.
They're well trained.
That's right. Uh-oh. The spear lands. Whoa! First blood for Smeb. Man, that spear coming out of nowhere, threading the needle on that minion wave to hit Soul there.
It's a great setup from Smeb, and
yeah,
makes it easy to land those spears when you have that Nautilus passive. Micro stun, doing enough work, buying enough time to get the first blood. And Peanuts is going to get the Skirmisher Saber. It's happening, Doa.
All right, good. Good. I was a little bit worried after last game, but Peanut is back, guys.
Will he buy a ward? Absolutely not. No.
Hey, we know that you don't need wards when your opponents are dead. You know where they are. They're back in the fountain.
The battle ward continues.
That's right.
He's going to have a jungle stare down against Flawless. Remember, they first picked this Gragas, and Peanut has absolutely styled on Flawless in this series.
And you do wonder a little bit what he can do on the Gragas, too, because it is a champ you can make plays on, but, I mean, does Peanut even need to pick up this Gragas?
No. At the current time, the answer is no. He has plenty of other carry junglers he can play.
Yeah.
And making a case for why Peanut's in Italy is frequently banned. He will get seen on a ward right there, so Flawless has some respite right now where he can go into the other side of his jungle and actually farm something for once.
I feel like Flawless hasn't gotten a single one of his buffs yet this game. I don't think he has. He didn't get blue.
Nope.
He got red.
He got 4 buffs.
Yeah. Well, 5 now.
This is so sad to watch.
Yeah, here comes Flawless. They're going to try to make a play onto Prey. There's the exhaust. Sasson comes in for the gold card onto Prey. It's 4v2. Looks like they'll pick up a kill there. Maybe 2 of them. Definitely 2 of them. But what do the ROX Tigers have planned in return?
Kill the Poppy.
I guess so. Going to try.
Nope. Farm the jungle. But nice play. Finally, SBENU makes an active play on the map. They're still going to be behind in gold even after they pick up another kill due to the CS deficit that they have in jungle and top lane. But a nice play, and they make it work. Good dive before Gorilla hit level 6 on that Alistar, or Prey hit level 6 to get that face
Speaking of dives, here comes Peanut. They're going to go after Soul again. He flashes the spear, comes back in. Nautilus ult knocks him up. Without really any minion waves, they're going to have to back away.
Just couldn't deal the damage fast enough.
Kuro nearly doing enough damage to take down Sasson. was close. So Peanut just helped pushing up that top lane a little bit.
Makes it look easy, and Kuro
Yep.
continues to deny farm in the mid lane. That's turning into a pretty sizable edge, even though Saucin did pick up a couple of assists to make it back when it comes to kills.
Meanwhile, back in bottom lane, things looking a little bit better for SBENU.
Well, at least they got a kill on the nuclear. Had a good little dive.
No dragons for either team yet.
All right, is he going to get another buff here? Peanut's torture of Flawless continues as he walks into the enemy red buff.
I think so. Yeah, he's going for the red buff again, so
I
that's
don't know
six
if I
buffs
have
now.
ever seen a jungler get their buff stolen like this, without the other jungler even stealing any buffs of his own.
Yeah,
Just ridiculous to not
It's,
to have 0 buffs at 10 minutes into the game.
it's
is
6-0 now for
unique.
the ROX Tigers.
very unique.
Yeah.
Flawless he's just trying to find the buffs right now, but there's none to be taken because Peanut didn't get that red buff until very late, and he's controlling the entire map in such an effective manner.
Yeah, up by 13 CS right now.
He's actually going to try and solo this dragon now. Also, Flawless looking for a gank.
Yeah, may find it onto Smeb here too. Smeb trying to escape. Flash hook. Looks like he'll get out of it. Nice evasion from Smeb, and that's going to give the ROX Tigers dragon number 1.
Yeah, I mean, they know Peanut's there. Oh, no, they don't know Peanut's there. Oh, they do.
Now they do.
Right. I think he walked past that ward in the jungle. But yes, with all those pink wards there, and the Scuttle Crab already taken. Enough vision so Peanut can easily take out the dragon solo. Uh-oh, is Flawless going to get a buff? No.
Oh, no.
It
Go,
must
Peanut.
be stopped.
Stop him. Don't let him get a buff. Curl coming up to Peanut. A spear will do it. Oh, he got it! That is 8-0 in buffs. Saucin really low in the mid lane. Peanut chasing Flawless, gonna come over the wall. Meanwhile, Smeb and Soul coming down. Soul denies Smeb, but Peanut, he's like, you don't get near my buffs.
Oh, Peanut didn't flash for it. Now I'm sad.
Oh.
He may have been able to get that execute, but instead just pushes him out again.
Yep.
And wow, that was so close. Flawless there.
It's like a mini game within the game, you know?
He smited, but he was about 40 HP away, so Peanut's spear actually finished the job.
Yeah. I've never seen buffs denied like this before.
It's gross, though. I feel dirty watching this game.
I feel great. You know, it's fun to watch close games, but it is also fun to watch total stomps once in a while, too.
Well, like I said, at least SBENU did something proactive this game. That's a big step over their last game. They had a good dive. They hit it at the right time while Prey and Gorilla were still level 5, and they couldn't defend adequately against it. And they punished Peanut's aggression, knowing that he wasn't going to be there for the counter gank.
True. Saucin a bit low. Here comes Secret, though, to protect his mid laner. Red buff is up for Flawless.
Oh, he's going to get it.
I think he will. Yeah, I don't think Tigers are close enough to stop him. Oh.
Yeah, Peanut,
it was a good run.
Peanut actually can't go in there. Oh, it was taken.
Oh, never mind.
So he left the small camps up, actually.
Oh, okay, from last time,
From last time.
Right, okay. So it's still 8-0. Blue buff is up now. That's the next contest. And they're making a move.
The amount of tilt that Flawless must be experiencing right now is absolutely unreal.
And that's gonna make it 9. 9-0 are the buffs taken by mostly Peanut.
I actually think that Flawless is intentionally not resetting that camp just so Peanut can't get more red buffs from them.
It's crazy, but you might be right.
This is going to be a much harder dive.
Yeah, dive coming down, teleport coming in from the ROX Tigers too. They knock the gold card away, doesn't end up helping Prey. Meanwhile, Flawless and Soul jumping all over Smeb and Gorilla, trying to make something happen. There's the exhaust. Secret knocked up, Soul very low. It looks like SBENU getting some big. Here comes Kuro. He can turn this one around in a big way. Drops the damage, goes for 1 kill already. Kuro takes some flashes out of the queue from Lucian. Gets knocked back by Soul. There's a double kill anyway. Meanwhile, Peanut trying to support. He's in there. Gorilla's still up. That's going to be a not triple. Just going to be a kill for Peanut. Or for Peanut. I don't know what's going on anymore. This game's out of control, man.
Here comes Peanut with the flash.
There. Okay. So.
Stunned.
Oh, he's got it. No problem. 2 kills for Peanut, 2 kills for Kuro. And that's near an ace.
That play was a lot harder to make. SBENU decided they made the right play, which is to get onto Prey early on, so to just kill him before he could use it. But look, Fate's Call, I don't even know where Alistair went right there, but he pops out of the void. So Gorilla was caught after the death in the Fate's Call, comes back out, gets the double knock-up to hold them underneath the turret. Kuro comes in from the flank, throws 1 Q out, gets the first kill onto Secret, does get bounced around right there, so he has to flash. Gorilla gets in there, runs away in the end, and just provides a little bit of healing there with the help of the Relic Shield. And then Peanut finishes it off and then hops over to take out Nuclear in between the turrets.
And just like that, 3K gold lead now. Oh, another attack in on the mid lane. Saucin taken down. Secret may be in trouble here too. They're going to keep chasing. The turret's so low, they can dive this no problem. Yep, Ren will do it. They're going to take the mid lane turret on their way out. Peanut's 3-0-3 already.
It's just been going off.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we actually going to see this camp cleared?
Maybe. What happened with the blue buff up on SBENU's side?
I think Peanut took it.
I think so.
A while ago, yeah.
Oh, Soul being dove. And he's not going to last very long. Goes in, tries to make a play onto Peanut, but that's about it. Nice tanking of the turret by Smeb, and just like that, the final outer turret falls. And this one's already pretty off the rails for SBENU.
Yeah, that second dive was certainly inadvisable.
Yep.
You just can't dive an Alistair Callista post 6, especially if there's something like a Nautilus that can TP on you. If you attempt that dive, you are going to tank a billion turret shots. That's exactly what happened, so made it clean up pretty easily for Kuro.
Well, Kuro's been playing really well in this Quinn, too.
Yep, he's responding very well now, too. They're trying to get some sort of pressure down, but they are way overextended.
Yeah.
So they have to back off. They don't have a choice unless they want to get collapsed on and face a 4v4 or 5v4 in the top side from ROX.
Dragon coming up in just a few seconds, too.
Wow, they're still pushing this. They're still trying to push this.
They may get it, too. Smeb coming up from the river along with Kuro. Gorilla a little bit low. He does have his ult, though. Here comes Smeb. And they're going to defend the turret. It's 5v4. Peanut has arrived, so it is going to be team versus team if they decide to fight it. Doesn't look like they want to.
They're actually just going to hide here in the river for a desperation play, but I don't think that ROX is going to be too interested in going for this one.
Nope. Trying to make it work.
They did fool everybody. Everybody actually recalled right there, so now they may be able to get the turret.
And Quinn's coming up. Prey pretty far off, though, but it looks like it's scary enough that SBENU backs away.
I mean, they have to deal with the mid lane wave right now, so that's why Kuro's in the jungle. He's just trying to see where they are. He does get the sight onto Flawless. Here we go!
Whoa, attack on the Nuclear. Nuclear caught. There's some micro stun. Kuro gets pushed back. Gorilla comes in for the big knockup. Peanut from the side with the spear kill on the Nuclear. Meanwhile, Gorilla disrupting this back line as SBENU tries to make their way out because of that Braum ultimate. Here comes Peanut, though, over again. Gorilla so disruptive. Soul's a pretty good front line on that Poppy, though, and looks like that's all the ROX Tigers are going to get kills-wise. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. I did. There goes Saucin, and that turret's in jeopardy now. The re-engages from the ROX Tigers are just so good in these fights.
Yeah, they caught out Nuclear, too. I mean, Smeb landed a hook on him. That should never have been able to happen. His team was simply not protecting him in the front line, so the initiation from the Tigers was really quite easy. And once Nuclear gets insta-gibbed right there, there's not much else they can do to put out damage, and sustain damage, at least in the team fight.
Pretty much.
Peanut is up 3.7 thousand gold on Flawless.
Wow.
Just let that sink in. 3.7.
And it's still pretty likely that SBENU hasn't gotten a single one of their buffs this game.
Well, they cleared out the red buff finally, so
yeah,
it'll eventually respawn.
Dragon number 2 going over to the ROX Tigers. Now they'll be killing the turrets even quicker, as if they needed the help. Peanut checks for the red. And so, it's time to find SBENU. Here we go. TP from TF. ROX Tigers bringing Soul in on this one too. They're going to engage. Yeah, Gorilla coming in. SBENU on the run already. Smeb, the back line's getting a little bit low, but the poke is so big from the ROX Tigers. SBENU just immediately having to disengage.
Yeah, that TP from Soul was really not good. It broke them apart, and that allowed the ROX Tigers to put down a lot of damage. Now they're just going to begin the split push here, sending Prey and Peanut and Kuro into the mid lane.
Can they maybe grab the Rift Herald in time? Ah, who cares?
Who cares indeed. Peanut wants blue buffs only.
Oh, gets it. Another buff denied. I've lost count, but still 0 buffs for SBENU.
I don't think I've ever seen this before, though.
Yeah, I can't ever remember seeing a game where the other team doesn't get a single buff. It's a new one for me. I mean, I keep feeling like I missed one, but I don't think I have.
I've never seen this. And even if it was just one, and I don't think it was.
Still amazing.
It's still incredible.
Yeah.
The level of denial that ROX Tigers have inflicted upon SBENU. But this is what we thought these matches would be like today.
Yep. Yeah, it is kind of what we expected. 10K gold lead at 20 minutes. But you'd expect SBENU to at least get one of their own buffs. And are the ROX Tigers going to engage here? Pushing this mid lane now. Smeb has become the split push Nautilus down in bot lane.
Well, here we go. Back over. They're starting to just completely take over control of the bottom side jungle. Soul is caught.
Yeah, they found Soul. He's not going to make it out of that one.
Too much crowd control. Depth charge into absolutely everything else. The single target damage is...
He missed a spear. You're benched, Peanut. Another turret goes down, and now ROX Tigers pushing for the bottom inhibitor turret.
Yeah, ROX is going to hire Watch now.
Yep, that's right. Bring back Watch. Well, okay, Gragas ultimate used. No follow-up, though. Culling takes a chunk out of Prey. There we go. The engage from Flawless turned right around for a kill. Sawson, I don't know what he was planning there. Now Gorilla gets into the back lines. Inhibitor goes down with 2 members out of commission. Death timers are so short. Whoa, Peanut! Yeah, jungle versus mid laner, no problem.
Wow.
What in the world is going on? Is the game actually going to end right here? Maybe. Secret's back already. The death timers are so short, but if you keep killing them, it doesn't matter. Secret low as Soul falls, and they're working on the Nexus turrets. I thought the last game was fast, but look at this, 22 minutes. They
don't even have a minion. They just face tank that turret.
ROX Tigers backing away. They don't really need to. Honestly, I wonder if they could have skirmished their way to a win there, but, you know, why take the chance?
Why bother, Doa?
Yeah,
you're 14,000 gold up at 30 minutes. You can go get a Baron and then just win the game. You don't have to try and push that hard. That's what makes Nofe angry, Doa. That's what you don't want Nofe to get
Does
angry.
anything make Nofe angry? I don't know.
I think that would make Nofe angry. Wow. So 10,500 gold to 6,100 between Flawless and Peanut.
Yep. That's what happens when you're...
Pretty casual 5K gold advantage just between the junglers.
And that makes up nearly half of the total gold lead.
I like how he has a Sheen now, too. This Peanut
gotta get more burst, man.
Truly giving very few cares.
Whoa! Kuro finds Sawson and doesn't even get a chance to pick a card. Oh boy.
Well, Fed Quinn does a lot of damage.
Yep. And here we go. Another turret taken out. ROX Tigers not even bothering with the Baron. They are a pushing team, and push they will. Just body blocking the culling. Now there goes another inhibitor turret. SBENU can't even fight this. It's just such a ridiculous lead right now for the ROX Tigers. Gorilla low, but he's still got the ult, so if the fight happens, it'll be fine. Gets healed by Peanut anyway. Flawless nearly taken down.
Peanut has big heals with all the AP he has this game.
Look at this. Teams How do the ROX Tigers get a lead like this? In 24 minutes, they're gonna end the game soon again. Soul comes in, the last desperate engage, re-engage with that Fate's Call. Kuro's got Flawless on the side. Bray picks up his first one. There goes Soul, there goes everybody on SBENU. Nuclear is up, but there's not much he can do. Nice grab from Smeb to get that pick onto Flawless. And it looks like it's gonna be a slightly longer K number 2. Whoa, that's some burst. So about, 24-24 for the win. That's a quick 2-0 for the ROX Tigers. GG, it's already over.
Yeah, kill score 4-20. ROX Tigers just blazing through that game.
You don't see a lot of League of Legends best of 3s end in less than an hour and a half.
Yeah, that was quite quick. Quack.
Quack, quack.
Turn me into
no, Quinn's got an eagle, man, not a duck.
Turn me into a duck.
They're so good, they'll turn you into a duck. That's exactly what I was thinking, Monte Cristo. I'm glad we're on the same page on that.
I was just going to say that, Peanut gave no ducks that game.
That's true.
Just ridiculous performance from Peanut.
Man.
Everything, the mechanics, the knowledge of